We are only a few days away from Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, and Mob just slapped us with a new gameplay trailer revealing the villains of the upcoming installment. This trailer shows us that Kissy Missy is alive but badly injured, Ollie is back to guide us through the pits of the factory, Harley Sawyer's puppets are scattered throughout the halls, we play hide and seek with Yarnaby and Pianosaurus, and of course we meet our new friend and foe, Doughy Doughboy. I hope you got your snacks and beverage, cause it's time to jump into it. If you're watching this, I am assuming you've seen the trailer, and if not, just click pause and open another tab and quickly watch it because today we are jumping right into the theories. I want to start off with some quick ones here. Throughout the trailer, we see that we have directed the red gas from Chapter 3 to the bottom of the factory. Previously, we were told by Ollie that by redirecting the smoke, we would be able to reach the place where the prototype hides, but I think it will serve us another purpose that Ollie doesn't know. There are two things we know about the red smoke. One, it puts you to sleep and can cause night terrors and hallucinations. And number two, it is flammable. In Chapter 3, we ignited Catnap with his own red smoke using the green electric hand, and in this chapter, so much of that smoke has been pumped down here that it's beginning to leak. It's possible that my previous theory was right, and the plan is to completely level the entire factory, and we can now do this since we have filled up this pit of a hellhole with the ignitable substance, and we can set it ablaze. While that likely wasn't our original plan when we came into the factory, we can now improvise and use the red smoke to our advantage. Next, let's talk about Harley Sawyer and the prototype. So I was wrong about them being against each other, as the trailer reveals they are working together. I'm not sure how or why they went from ops to allies, but I believe the prototype is using him and Harley just doesn't know it. Harley, of course, is more than just an advanced monitoring system, but has a number of puppets he can jump into and control to harass us throughout Chapter 4. I still stand firm that he chose to do this to himself, but lacks the power and intelligence of 1006. And one last note, I still stand firm that Ollie is the prototype. I still don't know what his master plan is by helping us through the factory, as his motive is still unclear. Alrighty, now it's time for the big theory. Doughy Doughboy has finally been revealed, and throughout the trailer, he's been providing us with information. He's the one telling us about Harley and his control over the factory. And when he's fully revealed at the end, he holds out his hand and invites us to follow him, his face changing from one of welcoming to concern. However, on the Steam page, the Chapter 4 banner features Doughy. Why does this matter? Because all the other banners feature the main chapter antagonist. Each gameplay trailer for the Playtime Saga has revealed the chapter boss at the end. So is Doughy friend or foe? Well, he's both. Mob is changing up the formula with Chapter 4 and making the chapter boss our ally turned enemy. Let me explain. In the trailer, we see wall art painted by the toys that are within the safe haven, a place where toys who are not sided with the prototype and Harley are hiding. They are protected by Doughy here, as the different colored arms surrounding them match the Doughboys. Hidden off to the left side, we see a crude drawing a Poppy with a red X over it, and the writing on the wall reads, "She left us." When Poppy left the safe haven to possibly find other toys to save or find a way to defeat the prototype, she was captured and placed in her case for 10 years. If the surviving toys did not know this, they likely thought Poppy abandoned them, and they, along with Doughy, might have an unfavorable opinion of her. Poppy likely won't be welcomed back with open arms, but not completely hated. At some point in the chapter, Poppy will likely do something that will piss off Doughy, who's already upset with her for leaving them, and he will turn on us. What that trigger is, I'm not sure. Maybe he's pissed that we want to destroy the factory. Maybe he believes we are a spy for the prototype and Harley Sawyer. Whatever the reason, Doughy is already on edge trying to protect the innocent, and he will be quick to turn on us. But I'm just theorizing here. What did you think of the trailer? How hyped are you for Chapter 4? I definitely think the prison and safe haven will play a big role in this chapter, and will probably reveal nearly everything we need to know about the overall lore of the Poppyverse as we close in on the end. I'm excited to see what roles Yarnaby and Pianosaurus play in this installment, and what Harley has up his sleeve. I hope we get to see more of the prototype, as this chapter feels like we are now approaching the end of the Playtime Saga. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again at Playtime Co.